Monday, Tuesday, fever. Tuesday, he was throwing up. He could barely breathe. Wednesday, he was having a hard time standing. Thursday, we called the hospital. I got sick Monday evening, which I had a fever. But Thursday, when we called the hospital, we were told that our symptoms were not severe enough to receive the test, and no one was going to test us. And we should just continue to do some lemon water steam treatments and take Tylenol.
That was the medical advice you received from the hospital.
She said, just take the Tylenol.
Just take Tylenol. You were both showing symptoms, as you pointed out. You believe that Albert, your husband, was exposed to the virus when he went in to get his hair cut.
Yes, I believe so. Because a few weeks, maybe about two weeks before all of this happened, I was on a business trip to California. I came back, no symptoms. Those who I've been around were fine. And he was fine. It wasn't until that Saturday when he went to the barber shop and he came back. And then that Sunday, he said he had a cough, and it just progressed from there.
Latresa, I'm just thinking about how strong you are right now. You've had to have 2 memorials for your husband. You are still newlyweds. You hadn't even filed the paperwork so that you could take your husband's last name officially. You're a newlywed who has now had to say goodbye to the love of your life in 2 memorials. You've had 2 now.
Yes, I've had 2.
You had your memorial where you live, but you couldn't attend his second memorial.
Right, and even the memorial that I had here, you could only have 10 people because of the Michigan stay-at-home order, which I actually appreciate because it's saving more lives than people realize. But you can have 10 people for the viewing. I could not rent a casket or anything like that because, again, he died from the virus, and also his body was being shipped to Colombia.
So that family members down south could say their goodbye, and you couldn't attend because you are still showing symptoms.
Yes.
For people who, I was watching the local news and I saw a woman say, I want everything open. I just want to go in and get my hair colored. I want to be able to get my hair cut. For people who think something so simple is a part of getting back to normal, looking at what happened with Albert, what do you say to them?
Don't take life for granted. Things are in place to save your life, not to take life from you. If you would just wait, and take the time and do what they're telling you to do right now, you can go get your hair, you can get your hair done, you can do all that later. It's not important right now. Lives are at stake. Even though you may feel fine, you may be carrying this virus and not know it. And you could pass it on to somebody you love. If you truly love the people you claim you love, then stay home. Take that measure, take that precautionary measure to stay home. Do your hair at home. It's not that important. I lost the love of my life, and he just went to get a haircut. You cannot imagine how hard it is to walk past the front room and look at that door and know he's not coming back through it. I was happy to see that when I grabbed the things from the funeral home, I didn't know he wore this bracelet with him to the hospital. When we were dating and he would fly here to see me, he would leave me this bracelet and said, keep this as a remembrance of me. And when I return, I'll get it back from you. And so I would keep it in my purse during that time. And after we got married, I gave it back to him and he just kept it. But the thought that he wore this with him to the hospital actually gave me a little more peace, because said he still had me close to him even though I could not be there. Well, so I say to the people, just stay home. It's not worth it.